Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Tuesday, 19th of March 2024. In 1982, Falklands War, Argentinian forces land on South Korea Island, precipitating war with the United Kingdom. Also in the 1989, the Egyptian flag is raised at Taba, marking the end of Israeli occupation since the 60s war in 1967 and the Egypt-Israel peace treaty in 1979. From the history point of view, also on the March 19, that is today, 1972, India and Bangladesh signed the Indo-Bangladesh Friendship Treaty, which established friendly relations between the two countries and addressed a range of issues related to security, trade, and transit. So, starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper The Hindu states that United Nations agency says famine is imminent in Gaza. Aid distribution is virtually impossible because of Israeli restrictions. In its latest report, the World Food Programme has said that virtually everyone in Gaza is struggling to get enough food, and around 210,000 people in the northern Gaza are in phase 5, the highest, which refers to catastrophic hunger. The United Nations Food Agency has warned that around half of the Gaza's total population of 2.3 million can face catastrophic hunger if Israel broadens its offensive to Rafah. The United Nations Food Agency says famine is imminent in northern Gaza, where an estimated 70% of population faces catastrophic hunger. The Hindu newspaper also states that Israel launches another raid on Gaza's main hospital, charging that Hamas has regrouped there. People sheltering in the hospital, as said, Israeli forces backed by tanks and artillery had surrounded the medical complex early Monday, and that snipers were shooting at the people inside. Representational image of smoke and explosions rise inside the Gaza Strip as seen from the southern Gaza. Israeli forces launched another raid on the Gaza Strip's largest hospital early Monday, saying Hamas militants had regrouped there and had fired on them from inside the compound, where the Palestinian officials say tens of thousands of people were sheltering. The Hindu newspaper also states that it is crucial to resume talks with the Tamil Nadu counterparts, says northern Sri Lankan fishing community leaders. The two sides must be built on agreement reached in the 2016, they note. Sri Lanka's northern fishermen have repeatedly voiced concern about fishing trawlers from the India damaging their fisher gear and severely impacting their livelihoods. Amid recent arrests of Indian fishermen along Sri Lanka's coastline on charges of illegal fishing, representatives of the island's northern fishing community urged the two governments to help fishermen from both sides resume talks at the earliest, in order to find a solution to the festering problem in the Pak Strait. The Hindu newspaper also states that Pakistani air strikes target suspected Pakistani Taliban hideouts in Afghanistan. Officials, two Pakistani security and intelligence officials said the air strikes were carried out in Khost and Paktika provinces bordering Pakistan. There was no immediate comment by Pakistan's military, and the Taliban government in Afghanistan denounced the strikes, which are likely to further increase tension between the neighboring countries. Pakistani airstrikes targeted multiple suspected hideouts of Pakistani Taliban inside Afghanistan earlier Monday, March 18. That's today, 2 days after insurgents killed 7 soldiers in a suicide bombing and coordinated attacks in the northwest, two security officials said. Sorry. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that India, United States kick off tri-services. Drills focused on HADR ops. USS Somerset, scene of the Vishakhapatnam coast, is taking part in the India-United States joint drills. New Delhi, the Indian and the United States militaries on Monday kicked off a tri-service exercise. Tiger Trump, 24, to boost their capability to carry out humanitarian assistance and disaster relief HADR operation, the Indian Navy said on Monday. Sorry. Hindustan Times also states that Ukraine finance minister to make first India visit since Russian invasion, pitch for peace summit. New Delhi, Ukraine Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba is expected to make his first visit to India since the start of the Russian invasion in 2022 at the end of this month to lobby for support for a peace summit. People familiar with the matter said on Monday. Hindustan Times also states that the RPPL began survey in Dharavi to make Mumbai slum-free. The survey will also create the first time ever a digital Dharavi, an advanced library of one of the world's largest informal settlements. Dharavi Redevelopment Project Private Limited (DRPPL), a joint venture between the Adani Realty and the state government, began a survey in the area on Monday to collect the data from the lakhs of informal residents of the Dharavi for what is said to be the largest urban regeneration projects in the world and the first towards making Mumbai slum-free. Sorry. Going towards the economy of the country from the business point of view, Tata Steel to shut coke owners unit in the United Kingdom. Tata Steel United Kingdom will increase imports of coke to offset the impact of the coke oven closures, the company said in an exchange filing. Tata Steel UK has decided to cease operations of the coke ovens at the Port Talbot plant in Wales, following a deterioration of operational stability. Tata Steel had previously stated that many of its heavy end assets in Port Talbot are at their end of the life capability. Tata Sons planned to offload 0.65% stake in TCS for nearly Rs 9,400 crore. The reportedly price is a discount of 3.46% to be Monday's closing price of Rs 4,144.75 on the Building Stock Exchange. Tata Sons, the holding company of the Tata Group, is planning to sell 2.34 crore shares of the tech major Tata Consultancy Services Limited (TCS) at a floor price of Rs 4,001 per share through the block deal to raise up to $1.129 billion, around Rs 9,362 crore, according to the term sheet for the sale. The 2.34 crore shares represent 0.65% of the equity of TCS at a market capitalization of Rs 14.99 lakh crore. TCS is India's second most valued listed company after the Reliance Industries. B2B artificial intelligence application is better for revenue generation. B2C may take time. Shailesh Sharpa. Artificial intelligence technology is definitely one of the 6 pillars that the group chairman has mandated for all the companies. Tata Technologies is very closely associated with the working inside the group with the different companies. If you take Tata Motors, that is where we created our first framework for artificial intelligence. Shailesh Sharpa, EVP and Global Head ER&D at Tata Technologies. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman meets ADB. Vice President urged ADB to become a partner in the development agenda. ADB in September 2023 appointed Das Gupta as VP for a period of 3 years. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on Monday met Asian Development Bank's new Vice President Market Solutions Bhargav Dasgupta and discussed ways to further the development agenda. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman with Bhargav Dasgupta, Vice President Market Solution of the Asian Development Bank. Now going towards the world news, including Barack Obama drops in a informal meeting with the United Kingdom Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. No evidence of Havana syndrome brain injury, United States finds. United States President Biden, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu hold tax on humanitarian aid in Gaza. Banksy revealed as an artist behind a new mural in northern London. Arizona County faces homelessness on steroids as a migrant shelter as a migrant shelter funds run out. Prime Minister Modi congratulates Russian President Vladimir Putin on his re-election. Now going towards science and technology from the artificial intelligence point of view, NVIDIA Artificial Intelligence Developer Conference kicks off with the new chips in focus. NVIDIA's market share is expected to drop several percentage points in 2024 as new products from rivals such as Intel and advanced micro devices hit the market. Artificial intelligence semiconductor powerhouse NVIDIA kicks off its annual developer conference on Monday with investors focused on new chip announcements from the chief executive Jensen. From the tech news, Google Drive gets smarter at organizing files, gains 12 new predefined categories. Google Drive is making it easier to find what you need with the rollout of the new categories system. This feature lets you tag files with the 12 predefined categories like banking or medical or quicker searching and organization. Google Drive is getting some much needed features. From mobile app and tablets, Qualcomm introduced Snapdragon 8S Generation 3 with on-device generative artificial intelligence capabilities. The Snapdragon 8S Generation 3 processor boosts up support for large language models and on-device artificial intelligence models with up to 10 billion parameters, enabling features like generative artificial intelligence assistance, on-device image generation, and enhanced camera experiences. Snapdragon 8S Generation 3 supports ray tracing. At last, there's a famous quotation said by Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. He says, famous quotation says that it is difficult to be patient, but to waste the rewards of the patience is worse. He also says that if an ignorant person is attracted by the things of the world, that is bad. But if he learned the person is thus attracted, it is worse. He also says a famous quotation says that good actions are occurred against the blows of the adversity. He also says that the true believer is rewarded in everything, even in affliction. Okay, thank you.